All right, let's close the eyes. Find a nice, comfortable position. Any asana that's natural for you and comfortable. We'll try and keep the spine upright, tall, vertical spine. To feel the lengthening of the spine, gently pull the neck up, tailbone down. Keep the head, neck, trunk all in nice alignment. The intention is to maintain a vertical alignment, but that should not cause any discomfort or strain. So make adjustments if you need to. Feel the buttocks resting very comfortably on the floor or wherever you're seated. Hands resting nicely on your knees, your thighs, your lap. Let's lift the shoulders up toward the ears. Roll them back, let them hang loose. Do this a couple more times just to loosen up any subtle tightness in the shoulder area. Lift them up, roll them back. And finally, allow the arms to hang loose, shoulders to hang loose, very relaxed. We'll do a few gentle neck movements. You can do up and down movement, side to side. Do some circular movements. See what feels comfortable. Any random movement, but keep it gentle. You just want to feel the neck muscles and release any subtle tightness there. Finally, you bring the head back to the center. Chin slightly below the horizontal level. Nice alignment of the head, spine, neck, everything perfectly aligned. Soften the facial muscles and relax the jaws. Let's begin to watch the breath now as you inhale and exhale. Natural rhythm of breathing, no effort to modify or control the breath. Just feel the flow of breath at the tip of the nose. Also feeling that subtle cooling sensation in the nostrils when you inhale, warmth of the air when you exhale. Developing a deeper breath awareness. Awareness of the breath helps us stay in the present moment. Recite Om 3 times, deep inhalation. Om. Open the eyes softly now. Namaste and welcome. Welcome everyone. This is day number 3. As I always like to call it, a journey. It's a journey together for 21 days, first of all, and then I hope, always like to add, it's a lifelong journey eventually. That's the hope, right? I'm assuming that's why you guys are here. To develop a regular habit so it becomes a lifelong journey. The reason we want to do it that way is because when we look at the objective of yoga is to calm the mind eventually, right? To keep the mind very calm and still. And then when you look at the objective, it is a very hard, tough objective. It's not easy. All right. So our guiding text is Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Remember, we always talk about the Yoga Sutras. And he says that it's not going to happen in one lifetime. Calming the mind is not going to happen in one lifetime. So we need multiple lifetimes to get there. So we do this for 21 days, which is minuscule, nothing. At least for this lifetime, you want to maintain this so that when you go to the next life, you start at that spot. You never start at a clean slate. No, that's what Patanjali says. You always start where you left off. Keep that in mind. You're doing good. Okay. All right, let's do some eye exercise. You do circular rotation of the eyes. Keep the head in the center, spine up. Look up. Move the eyes in a circle clockwise. Head staying very steady in the center. Just eyes moving in a large circular rotation. Smooth movement, continuous. Exercise the eye muscles. Give a little extra effort to stretch the eyes. No strain. Stretching the eyes as they move in this full 360-degree rotation. Large circle. Next time you bring the eyes to the top, center the eyes, just close for a brief moment. Relax. Open the eyes, look up counterclockwise, full circle in the other direction. Large circle, smooth movement, no head movement, just the eyes. Next time you bring the eyes to the top, center them and close. Let's rub the palms briskly. And cover the eyes softly, just to relax the eye muscles. Gently rub the eyelids and the eyebrows, light massage around the eyes, forehead, sides, cheeks, neck and the throat, just loosening up any subtle tightness in the facial area, neck area, etc. And finally release. And again, softly open the eyes. And we're delighted to welcome Pawan. He's joining us today for the first time. So if you don't mind, come here, introduce yourself to everyone. That's the camera. Tell us your first name, last name, and where do you live? Why did you decide to join this class?
Yeah, hi, my name is Pavan, and I came here like a couple of weeks back to Raleigh, and yoga is something that I used to practice, and then I stopped it
I
But
see.
yeah, yoga gives me the sense of calmness
Mhm.
and also like ability to handle situations in a more better way. So I really like yoga, and that's what I want to practice. And then
Wonderful.
looked around for yoga teachers and found sir, and then I reached out to him, and he was helpful as well.
Very nice. Thank you. Welcome. It's Pawan. And of course, Manisha, you already introduced yourself. Manisha is here in person today. Right. Okay. So, we decided that we're going to look at a verse of Gita every day. So let me share that screen with you. So, if you look at the Gita, it has lots of, different topics kind of discussed. Uh, the main theme is, you can think of it, that the main theme was of, obviously, Krishna is trying to convince Arjuna to fight. Basically, that's the main theme. All kinds of reasons he gives, and then he divides, the practice of life basically into four different categories. He calls them karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, and dhyana yoga. I'm sure you've heard these terms, right? So karma yoga is the yoga of action, bhakti is devotion, jnana is knowledge or wisdom, and dhyana is meditation. Okay. So, of course, there are many other themes discussed in Gita, but you can think of it broadly as these four categories, which can help us lead our life in a better manner, so to say, right? So, so what I've done is, I've just picked a very few verses for each of these categories, representative verses, kind of samples, and we'll go through them one by one. All right. So the first one is this is chapter 2, verse number 38. That's what those numbers mean. Okay. And if you heard Gita or you've chanted Gita, you know that there's a little tune that most people use. So this is how it goes. Sukha dukkhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papam avapsyasi. That's how they normally recite Gita. All right. The meaning is treating pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat alike. Challenge. Can we do that? So these are concepts which he's telling us, and they will help us in life, but difficult. But that's what we want to work on. Treating pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat alike. Engage yourself in your duty and fight. His goal is to convince Arjuna to fight, because he's refusing to fight. Okay? And when you do that, you will not incur any sin. That's the the word papa is sin. Okay? So that's the whole concept presented in a very nutshell by Krishna to Arjuna. All right. Some stretching. Come up on your hands and knees. Hands vertically under the shoulders. Fingers are spread out, palms flat. Knees under the hips. What we'll do is to stretch the arms and legs along with the breath. So when you inhale, stretch the left arm in front, right leg back, lift them both up. Keep them straight. Left arm, right leg. No, the other side. Left arm, right leg. Opposite sides. Yes, look up. That's inhale. Exhale. You're going to bring the knee in front. Use the hand and guide the knee toward the forehead. Toward the chin down. That's exhale. Keep doing this for a few more breaths now. Inhale, stretch, lift up. Exhale, fold and bring the knee closer to the forehead. Couple more. Finish the next exhalation. Keep your hands down, knees down. Relax for a moment. The other side. Right arm, left leg, stretch. Lift them up, look up. No, opposite leg, opposite side, yes. And the exhale, bring the knee close to the forehead. Chin down. Few more rounds. Keep going. Finally, finish the next round. Hands down, knees down. And then when you're ready, sit in the Vajrasana if comfortable. Otherwise, any other asana is fine. Okay. Let's do a round of Kapalabhati. We're going to keep the speed at 80. That's what we've been doing. And remember, most of you are familiar with the bandhas. If you're not, I'll guide you later on. Okay. So we want to do the bandhas at the end of this practice. All right, let's get ready. Breath out, belly in. Are you familiar with this? Yeah, very good. Synchronize with this rhythm. Listen to the beat. You just should be aware that a little bit below the navel. The movement is happening at the navel. You want to keep the hands a little bit below the navel and see that's the area where it's moving. A little more sharper. Exhale completely and then apply the bandha and there is no more air in the lungs. So bandha is a chin lock where you lower the chin down to the chest, navel. So you suck the belly in toward the spine and squeeze the perineum area. Those are the three bandhas. And when you stay with the bandhas applied while you are able to hold the breath, and as soon as you have the urge to inhale, release the bandhas. No. So what we do, Pavan, the guideline is when you want to inhale, you lift the chin up, inhale from the right nostril, exhale from the left nostril. That's all we do. Otherwise, you're doing fine. So inhale, no. Close the left nostril, inhale from the right, and one exhale from the left. That's the final sequence. That's it. Very good. Right. Start with a very gentle sideways stretch first. Place the left hand on the left side of the body. As you inhale, right arm all the way up. Pull the hand up. Keep the arm against the ear. And then as you exhale, slide the hand away and walk it away, sideways. So you're dropping the body to the side, making sure your hip is firmly planted against the heel. It doesn't matter. You can stay where you are. That's fine. If you're not comfortable, whichever position is fine. Keep the hand pulled away and slide the hand as far out to the side as you can without lifting the buttocks off the heel. That's very important. Deep sideways stretch. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release now. To the other side, right hand on the side. Inhale, arm up. Keep the arm against the ear. Pull the hand away from you. And exhale, slide the hand out. All the way to the side. Keep the hand pulled away. Make sure your buttocks are firmly pressing against the heel. Not lifting up. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. Last for a moment. Go back to a standing position for Surya Namaskar. Up. Okay, now there's a minor issue here. You're blocking the camera. Yeah, don't mind. Switch around a little bit here. You're okay there? Yeah. Maybe you can come to this mat and you can stay on your mat here. Yeah. Come up in front. That's fine. Otherwise, the camera was getting blocked here. I should move the camera around maybe. That's okay. We'll do tomorrow. Yeah. Come close to the top of the mat. Feet together. Nice tall body. Feet should be flat and firm. Roll the shoulders up and back. Again, nice expansion of the chest. Comfortable body. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms in front, up and back. Pull the hands up, push them back. Look up. And as you exhale, begin to bend forward now. Keep the hands pulled away. Finally, drop the hands, drop the chest. Try and get the hands closer to the toes or place them on the side of the feet on the floor. Bend the knees, palms on the floor. Align the toes and fingertips. Left foot back, all the way. Slide the foot back, knee down, buttocks down, chest up. Look up. Exhale, right foot back. Downward facing dog. This is called the Adho Mukha Svanasana in Sanskrit. Try to lift the buttocks up toward the ceiling. At the same time, pressing the heels down toward the floor. Knees down, the floor, chest and chin down. It's called the Ashtanga Mudra. Belly is not touching the floor yet. Now release the belly down. Lift the head up, chest up, palms up, legs up. So the effort is to lift the palms off the floor and then chest higher, legs higher behind you. Palms down. Go back to the downward facing dog. Head up, left foot forward. Between the palms, right knee down, buttocks down, chest up. Exhale, right foot forward, with the feet together if comfortable, legs straight if comfortable, and try and drop the chest when you exhale. Head up, bring the arms in front against the ears, L shape, and then start stretching up. As you inhale, up and back. And then as you exhale, straighten the body and release the arms down. Relax. Next round, feet together. Exhale, palms together. This time bring the arms to the side as you inhale, up and back. Pull the hands up, push them back. Press the feet firmly to the ground. Press the feet down, tighten the thighs. Then push the thighs forward. Pull the hands up and away from you, arms back. Exhale, bending forward now. Keep the hands pulled away. Finally, drop the hands and bring them behind the back. Interlock the fingers, roll the shoulders back. And inhale, pull the hands up and away toward the ceiling. And you exhale, you can drop the chest if you can comfortably. Close the gap with the thighs. Release the hands. Bend the knees, palms down, right foot back. Do warrior one variation here. Virabhadrasana. Right leg is straight, right foot flat. Roll the hips to the left, warrior one. Left. Raise the arms up as you inhale. Pull the hands up and backwards. And as you exhale, buttocks down. The knee should end up vertically above the ankle. It should not be back. It should not be too far in front. Vertically above the ankle. Hips to the left. And then arms up and back. Exhale, lower the buttocks even further down. Called the Virabhadrasana. Virabhadra. Release the hands. Stretch the legs straight. Place the hand on your thigh. Right hand in front slightly. Right hand a little bit ahead. And then slide the hands down the leg. Keep the chest right on top of the thigh. Both the legs are very straight now. Go as far as you can. If you can place the hands on the floor without bending the knee, that's fine. Otherwise, keep the hands on your leg, or you can place a pair of blocks on each side. That's another option. Chest dropped right on top of the thigh. Keep breathing. Here we'll do the revolving triangle. We're going to place the right hand on the outside of the left foot. You can use a pair of blocks. Use a block if you need to. That will help. Otherwise, you will have to bend the knee if you don't use a block. Every time you come in, just keep them handy. You may not need them, but keep them handy next to you. All right? So you can try this. You can either keep it like this, because we want to keep the legs straight. Because if you don't have the legs, if you don't have the block, you have a tendency to bend the knee. We want to avoid that. And then you can place the hand and raise the arm up. Or you can, you don't have to use the block, but keep the legs straight, raise the left arm up all the way. Look over the left shoulder if you can. Yes, very good. Yep, that's the objective here. Revolving triangle, Parivritta Trikonasana. And release now. Palms down, bend the knee, left foot back. Downward facing dog. Buttocks up, heels down, push the thighs backwards. Flatten the armpits. Knees down, buttocks back this time. Child pose. Buttocks are on the heels, forehead on the floor, walk your hands out in front. Keep the hands where they are. Smoothly slide forward. Keep the forehead down. Slide forward to get into the cobra pose. This is the Bhujangasana. Elbows are bent. Navel should be on the floor. Navel is touching the floor. Chest is up. Yep. Navel down, chest up. Shoulders rolled back. Elbows close to the body. Very nice. And go back to the downward facing dog. Or the Adho Mukha Svanasana in Sanskrit. Head up, right foot forward. Left foot flat, left leg straight. Warrior one. Remember, the hips are rolling to the right this time. Roll the hips to the right. Then raise the arms up as you inhale. Pull the hands up and backwards. Exhale, release the buttocks downwards. Mallikarjun, roll. Yeah, that's good. You already did that. Roll the hips to the right a little more. Yep. One more breath. Inhale, hands up and back. Exhale, buttocks down. Nice. Release. Legs are straight. Hands on your thigh, left hand in front this time. Keep the legs very straight and then drop the chest right on top of the thigh without bending the knees. So you're rolling the hips backwards, push the knee down toward the floor, straight down, and then drop the chest down. Keep breathing. If you head up slightly, bring the left hand on the outside. Use a block if you need to. Okay? And then bring the right arm up all the way up. So legs are straight. That's the key guideline here for this stretch. It's called the Parivritta Trikonasana, revolving triangle. Very nice. Release now. Palms down, bend the knee. Left foot forward. Straight legs if you can. And drop the chest if you can as you exhale. Head up, arms out to the side and slowly stretch up now. And back. And then straighten the body as you exhale. Release the arms down. Relax. Feet together. Exhale, palms together. This time interlock the fingers as you inhale. Pull the palms away from you and then stretch up. Up and back. Pull the hands upwards. Palms are facing up to the ceiling and push them back. Exhale, bending forward now. Go as far as you can. Finally, drop the hands. Bend the knees, palms down. Left foot back. Keep the legs straight. Very straight leg. Push the heel back, buttocks down, chest up. Look up. Lower the buttocks if you can. Forward. Yes. Keep the legs straight. Very nice. Right foot back into the plank position. This is where the body is in a straight line now. With the hands, palms are flat, fingers are spread out, hands are directly, vertically under the shoulders. Straight body. Lower the buttocks down a little bit. Yes. Beautiful. Push the heels back. Knees down. Chest and chin down. Release the abdomen down, head up, chest up, elbows straight to get ready for the upward facing dog. Shoulders are now vertically above the hands, toes pointing back. Lift the knees off the floor. Pressing with the top of the feet. So pressing with the top of the feet, lift the knees up, but buttocks should still be down. Very nice. This is the Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Urdhva is upward. Mukha is face. Look up. Back to the downward facing dog. Head up, left foot forward. With the right leg straight, push the heel back, strong leg behind you. Buttocks down, chest up. Right foot forward. Straighten the knees if you can. And if you feel comfortable, drop the chest down as well to close the gap with the thighs. Head up, arms in front, L shape, and then start stretching up as you inhale and stretch back. And then straighten the body. Exhale, release the arms down. Relax now. That's the sequence we'll do every day. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar with variations. Add some variation or the other. It's the same sequence, pretty much the same basic routine will be the same. But soon we'll start adding some themes to the class. Work on shoulders, knees, hips, thighs, especially. So add those variations. Like that. All right. Okay. Now we do the balancing pose. And let's do we do the warrior 3 pose. It's called Veerbhadrasana. Number 3. Balancing pose. You're going to keep one foot in front, raise the arms up all the way, keep the arms against the ears, and then shift the body weight to the front leg and begin to bend forward by lifting the back leg up. Okay, the guideline is to bring the body into a capital letter T shape. Capital letter T. Slowly release the hands down and lift the back leg up higher now, all the way up toward the ceiling now. The hands on the floor, giving support. But now, to deepen the balance, we're going to try to grab the ankle with one hand first. Keep the other leg lifted up vertically, as close to the high as possible. And then this is a little more challenging, at least for me it is. I'm trying to bring the other hand also to grab the ankle. Back, release, and come back up. Little challenge. Keep working on these things so that we'll develop more balance, more. 4 things that we always talk about, right? Strength, flexibility, endurance, and balance. 4 key characteristics of our practice, right? And most of these movements are doing the same thing: strength, flexibility, endurance, and balance. So we keep working on those. And of course, eventually, these 4 characteristics, they are not limited to the physical body. They apply to the mind, mental strength, mental balance, all that. Okay, that's the whole goal eventually. Okay, switch sides. With the arms up, they will remain glued to the ears. Shift the body weight to the front leg. Keep both the legs straight. Bend forward. Get into the shape of the capital letter T. Eventually. That doesn't happen today, that's fine. If you want the support, face the wall. Face the wall, that way you'll use the support and then go to the pose. Move to that side. Big move. Yeah, now you can use the wall for support. Yes. Go ahead. Yeah, beautiful. That's right. But don't lift the hip up. So your left hip is going to the pose. Now this hip is way up. You have to roll the hips like this. Go ahead, go into the pose. I'm going to guide you. Don't lift this hip up higher. Okay? Keep the arms straight. Okay, for those who are comfortable, release the hands down to the floor. And then same move that we did earlier. We're going to try and grab the ankle with one hand first. And if you want to try the challenging move, grab the ankle with both the hands. The other leg is lifted up behind you, high. Release, come down. Relax down. These things will take time. Take it easy. Don't push yourself. Don't force anything. That's very important. Okay? You don't want to get hurt. That's number 1. And you want to enjoy every move that we do. And you can do that only if you don't push yourself too hard. Okay, on your abdomen, face down. Relax for a moment. So the Dhanurasana, bow pose, forehead down, bend your knees, hold the ankles behind you, and then slowly, head up, chest up, and use the feet to push the hands backwards, which might lift the knees off the floor a little higher. Yep, very nice. Chest up, shoulders roll back. If you can, lift the knees up as well. Slowly come down, but keep holding on to the ankles. Relax for a moment with the other cheek on the side. So with a second time, this time bring the feet together, knees together, or close to each other. Come up, one more time. Lift up, head up, chest up. Push the feet back. Release and come down. Relax now. Come up on the elbows. Like I said, we're going to prepare ourselves for the headstand eventually, Shirshasana. And these are the movements that will help you prepare for that move for the headstand. In a couple of days, we'll start practicing that slowly. Okay, let's get ready. So come up into the plank position with the thighs and buttocks up, parallel to the floor, body's parallel. This is the combination of upward facing dog and downward facing dog. So as you inhale, roll the shoulders all the way out in front. Lift the head up, chest up, lower the buttocks down. Make sure your knees don't touch the floor, your thighs don't touch the floor at all. Roll the shoulders forward, lower the buttocks down. Look up. Now when you exhale, then you bring the shoulders all the way back, lift the buttocks up to the ceiling, head resting very lightly on the floor. Do this 2 or 3 more times. Inhale, upward dog, buttocks down, not touching the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Keep going. Preparing the upper body strength to work on the Shirshasana, head stand eventually. Finally, finish in the downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to try to move the feet forward. The head is not resting on the floor yet. You're going to bring the feet closer to the forehead. Keep lifting the buttocks up. Strengthen the upper body, shoulders, neck, head. And then slowly release the knees down. Relax in the child pose for a moment. Balasana. Now we'll try a little inverted balancing pose. So come up and just watch 1 second. So you may not be familiar with this pose. Use this. So this is what we will do now. What we do is to place the forehead on the head on the floor like this, okay? And then curl the toes under. Lift the buttocks up all the way. Now, you may, in the beginning, some of you, if you're not comfortable, you may have to spread the feet apart. which is fine. What we'll do now, bring the feet closer to the head, and then bring the hands behind the back, interlock the fingers, pull the hands away. Okay, so this is a little bit of a balancing challenge. But if once you feel very comfortable, you can bring the feet together or close to each other and then do this balance. Again, getting ready for headstand. All right, let's give it a try. It may not work, that's fine. Rest the head on the floor and lift the buttocks up. No, head on the floor first.
Okay.
Yeah, then lift the buttocks up. And now bring the hands behind your back. Little challenge, as I said. Yes. You have to spread the feet apart in the beginning. Very nice, beautiful. Eventually, the goal is to bring the feet closer and closer to each other. Excellent, Manisha. Beautiful.
I tried to bring the feet closer and I lost my balance.
What's that?
I tried to bring feet closer and I lost my balance.
That's what happens, So you have to give it a try. It only takes a few days and you'll get the balance eventually. It's not too big a deal. Okay. These are the movements we'll keep doing every day and we'll become better at them, And the next 2 or 3 days, we'll start working with the headstand eventually. Shirshasana. All right, stretch the legs out. We'll repeat the same stretch that we did yesterday, just to get a good feel for that stretch. Again, also you should have a strap next to you. Grab a strap. Pull it down. So, yeah. There you go. Okay, so we did the twisting move yesterday. We'll do the same thing, exactly the same that we did yesterday. So we'll start with folding the left leg. Bring your foot on top of the thigh. Now, when you put the foot on top of the thigh, this knee may not rest on the ground, okay? But rest it on a block. Make sure you're resting the knee on something. It should not be hanging in the air, all right? Now, the effort eventually this is what we will try as, when we show you what we'll try, but usually use the strap, okay? If you are able to, eventually you will not use the strap because what we'll do is wrap the arm behind the back and grab the big toe here. Okay, now that may not work. Okay, so that's where you will use a strap now.
Okay.
Use a strap, put it on the foot, bring it back, and hold the strap with the other hand now. Close the gap between this hand and the foot. Yes. Yep. Very good. Right hand in front and bend forward now. That's the goal here. As far as you can go. With the hand, you're pulling the strap backwards and closing the gap between the hand and the foot. And then see if you can draw the chest closer and closer to the thigh. Every time you inhale, pull the chin away. That will keep the spine long. When you exhale, you can drop the chest down. And slowly, as you inhale, come back up. Release. Now we'll do the twisting on the other side. So this time you can bring the foot on the inside of the thigh. That's optional. If you still want to try this, that's fine, but make sure you're not uncomfortable. Some of you will be uncomfortable, so you don't want to do that. Okay, right arm behind the back this time. Right arm. Place the left hand on the outside. As you exhale, bend forward now. No. Leave the feet there. Yes. Don't change the feet yet. Right arm is behind you. Yes. There you go. Left hand on the outside. As you inhale, pull the chin away. As you exhale, drop the chest down. Right hand behind you. Right hand. Mallikarjuna. Yes. Create a twist. Right hand is behind you. Right leg is straight in front. Drop the chest when you exhale. And as you inhale, slowly, smoothly come back up. Release now. Switch sides. Again, this time the right foot is on top of the thigh, all the way up. And this knee should be either on the ground or rested on a block. Okay. Put the foot on top. Like I mentioned, our goal eventually is to bring the right arm behind the back. And if you can, grab the big toe with the hand. This will happen after some practice, okay? It won't happen now. Otherwise, use a strap behind you. Very nice. Yep. Keep your left hand in front and bend forward now. Very nice. When you inhale, pull the chin away. When you exhale, lower the chest down. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. And with the inhalation, come back up. Release now. With the other direction. Okay, so this time, again, you can bring the foot on the inside now. That will be more comfortable for you. This is only for optional, only if you are able to rest the knee and still you feel comfortable. Grab the left arm behind. You can put the foot on like this now, you know, otherwise you will be very uncomfortable. Left hand is behind you. The right hand outside. And as you exhale, bend forward now. Very nice. Yep. When you inhale, pull the chin away. Roll the shoulder back, left shoulder back. When you exhale, drop the chest down. And with the next inhalation, smoothly come back up. Hands in front. Paschimottanasana. See? The feet together, legs are straight. As you inhale, raise the arms up all the way. Exhale, bending forward now, smoothly. Go as far as you can. And as you inhale, to lengthen the spine, you're going to pull the chin away in the direction of the feet. When you exhale, you can drop the chest down. Use a strap if you need to. So you can keep the legs straighter if you need to use the strap. That will help you with the stretch. Very nice. Keep the legs straight. Very nice. Beautiful. Of course, that's the intention, keeping the legs straight. But sometimes it bothers your hamstring or your back of the knees or spine. Then you can bend the knees also. That's perfectly okay. But the effort or intention is to keep the legs straight. And then drop the chest. And as you inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, release now. That's for a moment. This move called the Purvottanasana. Purvottan. So this is the Paschim is the back side, Purva is the front side. Okay, so place the hands behind your back. And this time you have to follow with Chetana because I cannot do this. My shoulders are not strong enough for this. So you're going to lift the buttocks up, point the toes away, keep the legs very straight. Okay, tilt the head back. Yes, beautiful. Wow, that's very nice. Look at the wall behind you. Tilt the head back. Lift the buttocks up high, chest up high. Point the toes away and down. And slowly come down. Relax for a moment. Get ready for the inversion pose called the Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Okay? So lie down on your back. Now, you comfortable with the shoulder stand?
I forgot what it is. Like up against the wall.
Well, you can keep the legs against the wall, but the main pose, let me just very quickly show you, is to come up into the full shoulder stand will be like this. So you start raising the legs up first. When they're vertical, just pause briefly. Then you swing the legs over. Then bring the hands behind the back and slowly begin to lift the legs up to a full vertical position eventually. Okay?
Yeah.
When you have to come out, actually, before we do that, we always do some variations, legs apart, etc. You can do some bicycle movements here. And then we can do one leg at a time behind. And finally, both legs behind. I'm just going through it very quickly. Okay? That's the full sequence. Now, if you're not comfortable, then you can do against the wall. Okay, give it a try. You want me to show you how to do it against the wall, or you want to try it?
I'll try it. I used
Give
to
it a
do
try.
and then-
Yeah, I know. If you're not in practice, you might not be able to get there. You comfortable, Manisha, or no?
Yes.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very nice, very good. Stay there for a moment now. Deep breathing, beautiful. If anybody needs help in learning how to do it against the wall, let me know. I can show it to you. It's called the Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. The goal eventually is to bring the heels, buttocks, and shoulders all in one single vertical plane. They should all be fully vertical, but that's the goal. It doesn't have to happen today. Keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to start doing the variation. You can spread the legs apart into a V shape. With the legs still in V shape, see if you can bring the feet closer to the floor behind you. Legs are still in the V shape. Bring them back, down. And go back up to the full vertical position and start doing a little bicycle movements now. Only if it's comfortable. Don't force anything. And then once again, bring the legs back up vertical. Now lower one leg at a time behind you. The other legs remains vertical, one behind you, and you can alternate a couple of times if you want to try. One vertical, other behind. Very nice. This is called the half plow, halasana. And finally, both the legs back behind you into the full halasana. And to come out slowly, first bring the back down to the floor. When the tailbone touches the floor, then the legs should be vertical, then slowly release the legs down. You just relax for a moment now. So very quickly, I want to show you, just come up, and I just want to show you the kind of the final version of the Sarvanga, of the Halasana. For those who are able to bring the feet all the way down, okay, and then the hands, you want to interlock the hands, that will give a nice stretch to the shoulders also. So the way, we recommend is that once you're able to get the feet all the way back, only then, okay, so you're able to bring the legs back and bring the feet to the floor, and then you release the hands down, interlock the fingers, pull the hands away now. You're really getting a nice shoulder rotation here. Pull the hands away and feet are on the floor behind you, okay? That's the kind of the final variation that you want to work on eventually. But if the feet are not on the ground, you cannot do that anyway, right? Okay, let's get into the Matsyasana, fish pose. Come up on the elbows, palms are under the buttocks. Roll the shoulders back. So you roll the shoulders back, the chest lifts up, and then release the head down to the floor now. So the chest is up, head is resting on the floor very lightly. Okay? You're looking at the wall behind you. And then lift the feet off the floor if you're comfortable with that. Chest up. There is a big gap between the floor and the shoulder blades. And if you feel comfortable, feet off the floor about 3, 4, 5 inches. And to come out, bring the feet down, bring the palms out from under the buttocks. Sit back up on the elbows now. Lower the chin down to the chest, chin lock, and then release the back down, head down, shoulders down, everything down. Relax down. A few easy breaths. That was this shoulder stand or this Sarvangasana. That's the name of the pose. A few movements of the Pavan Muktasana. Let's bring the feet together, bend the right knee, hold the shin with the hands, bring the knee close to the chest. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lift the head up, lower the chin down, and guide the knee closer to the forehead now. Right leg. Chin is to the chest. Left leg, which is on the ground straight, it should be firmly pressing down. Don't keep it passive. It's a very active left leg. Pressing it down. And then slowly come down. Relax. Switch sides. Left leg, hold the knee, hold the shin, guide the knee to the chest first. And as you exhale, lift the head up, and now guide the knee to the forehead, chin down. Right leg is active, pressing it down. And slowly come down. Relax now. We'll do a little more work on the core area now. So let's come up on the elbows. Up on the elbows. Develop some strength in this area, core strength. Okay. So sit up on the elbows. Now, here the guideline, of course, is to bring the body into a boat pose first. That may not work for everybody. So if it doesn't work, you can keep the feet down. If it does work for you, lift the feet up. Same height as the head. Okay, that's the boat. Okay. At any time you feel uncomfortable, keep the feet down. Now when you inhale, right leg up, all the way up, vertical. Okay, right leg up, point the toes down, vertical leg. Exhale, bring the leg down. Inhale, left leg up, point the toes down, push the heel away, vertical leg. Only if it's comfortable. Exhale, down. Inhale, both the legs up together. Vertical, point the toes down, push the heels away. Knees away, heels away. Exhale, down. So we're going to work on these movements. Let's finish it today for now. It looks like everyone is getting tired. So let's stretch the arms out in front. full boat pose. Legs up, head up, arms stretched out in front. All right, let's come down. We work on it slowly. Not pushing yourself. Relax now. We're going to work out a little bit of the leg stretch now. So we're going to use a strap. Hold the strap. We're going to put the right foot in the strap first. Lift the leg up, fully vertical. Hold the strap as close to the foot as you can. And bring the leg in closer to you. Keep the leg straight if you can. And use the strap with the hand to pull the leg in close to you. Keep the left arm onto his side, onto the T on the side. Let's bring the right leg all the way down to the floor on the right side now. Keep dropping the leg down. Make sure your left hip and the left thigh, they are on the floor. Don't lift them up. Left hip and the left thigh. But drop the leg to the side as much as you can. Look over the left shoulder. Working to stretch the right leg. Look over the left side, left hip and the left thigh firmly pressing down into the ground, not lifting up. Slowly. The leg up, back up to the vertical position. Switch hands now. So grab the strap with the left hand, pull the leg in towards you first. And then bring the leg to the other side now. Same leg, still. Now roll the hip over as much as you can. Look over the right shoulder. Keep that shoulder down on the floor. And then bring the leg as close to the floor on the left side of the body now. As you comfortably can. Leg straight. So actually what you're trying to do is to push the foot, push the strap away with the foot. So the foot is pushing the strap away. But the hand is trying to bring the leg in towards you. So they are kind of fighting against each other. The foot doesn't want to come in. It wants to push away. The hand wants to bring the foot in closer to you. Struggle. And then bring the leg up. While the foot is still in the strap, put the other foot also in the strap. And then release the right leg down. Hold the strap very close to the foot. Right leg is on the ground, straight. Press it down. One leg only, left leg only, Pavan. Left leg only. Right leg is straight in front. Bring the leg in. So your hand is using the strap to bring the leg in closer to you, towards you. Leg straight as much as you can. And now slowly release the leg down to the side, left side. Look over the right shoulder. Make sure your right hip and right thigh, they're pressing firmly to the ground, not lifting up. Turn the neck over to the right side and bring the foot closer and closer to the floor on the left side, as much as comfortable. Slowly bring the leg back up vertical, slowly. Once it is fully vertical, switch hands. Hold the strap with the right hand now. Pull the leg in first. Leg straight. Now roll the hip over and bring the leg to the side, on the right side of the body. Left, no, don't lift the left shoulder up, Manisha. Left shoulder, keep it pressed down. Then bring the foot as much as close to the floor as you can, without lifting the shoulder up. But you can roll the hip over. Same struggle between the foot and the hand. The foot is trying to push the strap away. So push the foot into the strap all the way. But the hand is trying to bring the leg in. Two things are happening. Deepening the stretch. And slowly come back up. And finally release and relax down. Let go. A couple of easy breaths. Bend the knees, wrap the arms around the knees, hug the knees into the chest. Keep the head down, tailbone down, roll the body side to side. All the way to one side, all the way to the other side. Next time, go back to the center, pause, and then begin to rock the body up and down. And come back up to the sitting position now. Up, comfortable. Relax for a breath or two. We do the spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendra Asana. Start with the right leg. Place the foot on the outside of the knee, foot flat, knee vertical. Now, optionally, you can always fold this knee also. That's optional. You don't have to do it. The right hand should go back behind the spine, very close to the spine. A couple of different options, as I mentioned, for the other arm. You can either wrap the arm around, that'll give you a nice pull of the leg, so then they press the leg against the thigh against the belly. The other option, if you're more flexible, you can push with the elbow from outside. Do that only if you can grab the other knee. If not, you can still wrap the arm around. That will give you a better stretch. Okay. Roll the shoulder back. Nice tall spine. That means when you inhale, pull the head and neck up toward the ceiling. You exhale, you can roll the shoulder back, press the thigh against the belly. Make sure your right hip is pressing down. Chaitanya, you want to straighten the body a little more? You're tilting that body backwards. A little more vertical, yeah. Not tilting back. That's better. Yep. Look over the right shoulder. Ardha Matsyendra Asana, that's the name. Spine tall, vertical spine. Just a little more and release now. Come back. The center. Switch. The other side, the other side. Yes. Yep. Left hand should go back this time. Very nice. Yep. Place the hand behind the spine. Yep. Wrap the arm around and push with the elbow from outside. Spine should remain tall and vertical. Twisting the body by rolling the shoulder back and away when you exhale. Left hip pressing down, not lifted off. Twisting a little more finally, and release now. Back to the center. Relax for a moment. As we've done in the last couple of days, we'll try the Bakasana also. We'll keep working on that pose, okay? Slowly build up the strength and the stability to eventually go into the Bakasana comfortably, all right? Crane pose. Come up on the toes. A lot of upper body strength, core strength, okay? So we'll work on that. Okay, remember the upper arm just above the elbow is against the inside of the knee, and knee is pushing against the elbow, elbow pushing against the knee. Once you have the stability of the position, then you start shifting the body weight in front, and eventually, when you shift the body weight to the front, the feet may lift off. Okay, that's the goal. It may not happen today, not even tomorrow, that's fine. Make the effort. Feet up eventually, higher behind you. That's the crane pose or the Bakasana. Okay? Don't push anything. That's fine if it doesn't work. Yep. Just shift the body weight forward. If you don't want to lift off the floor, that's fine. The effort itself is worth the whole effort is very good. Strengthen the upper body. Very nice. Okay, let's come down. Relax now. Sit comfortable, cross-legged, any position now with the eyes closed. So that we can now reflect upon the experience that we've had so far. It's a moment of reflection. We do it every day in our class so we can reconnect at the body level, breath level, and mind level. Mentally replay the whole sequence that we've done so far as a video replay. And you're looking for any sign where you might have noticed some disconnection between the mind and body. Recollect, did the mind try to push the body beyond its limits? Did the body refuse even to try something that the mind wanted it to try? Both those situations are undesirable. A perfect harmony between the mind and body is the best way to optimize your stretch, keep it enjoyable, and optimally beneficial. Only when the mind and body play a very harmonious role. Keep that in mind. With the hands behind the back now, softly hold the right wrist, Yoga Mudra. As you exhale, bend forward, slow, smooth. And as you inhale, easy move, come back up. Release, and we are ready for Yoga Nidra, deep relaxation. So lie down on your back. Remember, to develop a deeper sense of awareness, we also go through that tightening sequence. Okay? For that, we come into a half boat, optional. Obviously, not everyone is comfortable in this. So if you don't want to do this, you can keep the head down or the feet down. Go through these movements, okay? Tightening movements. So keep the legs very straight, point the toes away, arm very straight in front. Spread the fingers wide and tight, tight fingers. Just go through these movements, whether the feet are down or not, that doesn't matter. Make a fist with the hands, tight. Rotate the wrists around. Pause. Other direction of rotation. Keep doing these movements, Pawan, even if your head is down. Don't worry about it. Just do these movements so we can tighten the body. Pause. Keep the elbows straight, fists are tight. Open the mouth, extend the tongue out, curl it down toward the chin. Open the mouth wide. Eyes open. Tighten all the facial and neck muscles now. Wide open mouth. With the fists tight, pull the hands away toward your feet now. Squeeze the buttocks tight. Thighs. Knees tight, kneecaps, calf muscles, ankles. Point the toes away. This is when we'll engage every single muscle in the body. So top to head, bottom, top to bottom, toes to head, every muscle engage into a real tight squeeze. Everything squeeze tight, everything. And let go. Release any tightness, tension. You can spread the feet apart, almost the width of the mat. Hands away, palms facing up to the ceiling, but it should all feel natural, comfortable. No effort, no strain. We go through our sequence to relax the body one muscle at a time. Let's begin with the toes. Relax them. Soles of the feet, heels, ankles, calf muscles, shins, knees, kneecaps, thighs, pelvic area, all the abdominal muscles. Visualize and relax the internal organs, heart, lungs, kidneys, liver. Relax the rib cage, chest, shoulder blades, collarbones, fingers, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders. Just loosening up, letting go, no tightness. Relax the buttocks, all the muscles in the back, neck, all the facial muscles, top of the head, back of the head. Just feel the whole body completely loose, completely relaxed. Just feel the subtle heaviness of the body on the floor. Body feels nicely supported by the ground, very deep relaxation. And to enjoy this relaxation, we'll set the intention that if thoughts come up in the mind, which they will, we will pay no attention. Just we want to enjoy this relaxation, so the thoughts will come and go away. And let's continue to enjoy this beautiful state for a moment now. Let's bring the awareness slowly back to the breathing and begin to breathe slightly deeper breaths. Just becoming aware of the rhythm of breathing. Just follow the flow at the tip of the nose for a moment. Feel the breath flowing in and out, gentle. And slowly begin to stretch the fingers, curl the toes, stretch the hands, feet, arms, legs. Stretch the arms back overhead, get a nice stretch by pulling the hands back and away. Also point the toes away. So get a nice stretch for the body. And slowly roll to one side for a moment. Let's come back up to a sitting position now, slowly. As I mentioned in the last segment, we'll do some pranayama, breathing practices. Start with one more round of Kapalabhati. We always do that. At least we do Kapalabhati at least twice, once in the beginning of the class, once at this time. Pranayama. Okay. So we do the same. Let me keep this speed a little bit lower because you are not very comfortable with that speed, and I want you to feel there more deeper movement. So I'm going to reduce the speed to 75 and then give it a try. Try to sync up with the speed. So when you hear the tick, that's when you exhale and force the belly in. Okay, let's give it a try. If you can feel the movement happening below the navel, a little bit below. And sequence now, remember, this will be inhale and then forcefully exhale all the air. And there's no more air, then you will apply the bandhas while holding the breath. Chin lock, that means the chin is against the chest. Navel lock, suck the belly in toward the spine. Root lock, squeeze the perineum. Hold the breath while you're applying these bandhas. When you're ready to inhale, release the bandhas, lift the chin up. Remember, the first inhalation is from the right side and exhalation from the left side. That's the full sequence. At the end of that final exhalation, release the hands. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Final sequence. It's called the practice of Kapala Bhati. Kapala is the skull area. Bhati means to shine, glow. It's a cleansing practice. Okay. do the next practice is the sectional breathing. We did that yesterday. We'll repeat that. Sectional breathing is to engage the top section first, then the middle section of the lungs and the lowest section. All right. Engaging 3 times. All right. So for the top section, bring the hands on top of the head, hold the shoulders back. As you inhale, turn the palms up to the ceiling, pull the hands and shoulders up and away. Pause. As you exhale, palms down, turn the palms down and bring the palms on the head again. Okay, do this a few more times, 3 or 4 more times at your own pace. Inhale, Ujjayi breaths. Remember, these are the Ujjayi breaths where you're breathing with the constriction in the base of the throat. Slow, nice deep breaths. Feel the movement of the breath all the way from the tip of the nose to the lungs. And imagine all the air in this one coming into the top part of the lungs. And as you finish the next exhalation, bring the palms back on top of the head first, and then release the arms all the way down. Relax now. It's called the Vibhagiya Pranayama. Vibhaga is a section or a segment. Vibhagiya is sectional breathing. Next, we'll do the middle section. This time, expand the chest sideways. So your effort will be to expand the chest and the rib cage. Do that, bring the hands behind the neck this time. And elbows are together in front. And then as you inhale, pull the elbows away, close the gap between the shoulder blades behind you. Expand the chest sideways. And then as you exhale, soften the chest and bring the elbows in front again. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. Inhale, expand the chest, pull the elbows away from each other. Pause at the end of inhalation. Exhale, elbows together in front. Pause. Slow, soft, Ujjayi breaths. Sound of the breath comes with the friction at the base of the throat. Finish the final exhalation now. Bring the elbows together in front at the end of the exhalation and release the hands down. Relax for a moment now. This was the middle section of the lungs. Now, for awareness of the lowest part of the lungs, we're going to use the diaphragm. It's called the diaphragmatic breathing, actually. Diaphragm. So push the diaphragm down, the belly fills out now. So when you inhale, it should look like this. Let me just show everyone. When you inhale, the belly fills out, there's no chest movement. So it looks like this. Nice big drum here. And when you exhale, suck the belly back in. Nice deep cavity here. Okay? Let's do it a couple of times. If you want, you can put one hand on the upper chest, one hand below the navel or the lower part of the belly. And just to feel there is no movement here. Okay, so when you inhale, only the belly should move. You're avoiding any chest movement. Deep diaphragmatic breathing or abdominal breathing. Finish the next round. Finish the exhalation, then natural rhythm of breathing. So now we will do this practice called Ujjayi Pranayama. Okay, this one, you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath, right? So inhale and exhale with the breath. I can hear that. Okay. In Ujjayi Pranayama, what we do is we inhale through both the nostrils, full inhalation. That means when you start the inhalation, the belly should fill out first. Then continue the inhalation, expand the chest sideways. Little more inhalation, upper chest upwards. So one full inhalation will look like this. I'm just going to keep my hand just to show you where the expansion is happening. So this is the inhalation. That's full inhalation. That means you've lifted the upper chest upwards now. At the end of inhalation, we're going to hold the breath. For a few moments, hold the breath. While you're holding the breath, apply the two locks, the chin lock and the root lock. That means when you finish the inhalation, chin will rest on the sternum and you squeeze the perineum area. Okay, apply the two locks after inhalation. You can hold the breath for some time, whatever duration you can. When you want to exhale, release the locks, hold the locks, lift the chin up, exhale from your left nostril. So right hand, everyone show me your right hand. Vishnu Mudra with the right hand. Vishnu Mudra. Okay, and then close the right side with the right thumb, exhale from your left. And then release the hands. Okay. So the guideline is that you're only going to finally exhalation only from the left side, then release the hands. Inhale through both the nostrils, hold the breath, apply the two locks, release the locks, exhale from the left side. Okay, let's do a few rounds of this. It's called the Ujjayi Pranayama. Okay. Keep going at your own pace. Nice deep breaths, full inhalation, full exhalation. When you inhale, fill the belly out, expand the chest, upper chest up. When you exhale, at the very end, soften the chest and then suck the belly in. It's the next round. Take your time. It's the final exhalation. Then bring the breathing back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Practice is called Ujjayi Pranayama. That's the name. Ujjayi Pranayama. Finally, we'll do this practice called the Nadi Shuddhi, or it's also called Anulom Vilom, alternate breathing, alternate nostril. Make fist, thumb up, last two fingers, Vishnu Mudra, same thing. Chin Mudra with the left hand, very soft. Close the right nostril with the right thumb. Exhale through the left side. Inhale through the left. Close the left with the ring finger. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Hold the right again. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold the left. Exhale right and continue. Keep going. These breaths are very soft. The same 3-part breath. Remember when we did that Ujjayi breathing, Ujjayi pranayama, we did 3-part breath. When you inhale, start by filling the belly out, expand the chest, lift the upper chest and the collarbones up. When you exhale, it's the opposite. Suck the belly in at the end. But very deep and soft breaths. Our important guideline is to maintain a ratio of 1 to 2. So maintain a count in your mind. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, etc. Make an assessment. So your exhalation should eventually become longer, finally twice as long as the inhalation. And as always, don't push it, don't force it, no strain. If that ratio doesn't happen today, it'll happen tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. Keep it gentle, keep it soft. Finish the next round, take your time, finish the final exhalation, which should be from the left side, left nostril. At the end of that final sequence, release the hands down. Take your time, always finish the full sequence, then release the hands down. Keep the eyes closed. Spine as always tall, vertical but relaxed, no strain. Shoulders hanging loose, hands very comfortable on your knees or thighs. Recite Om once now, deep inhalation. Om. So palms together for the Shanti mantra. Inhale. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead me from unreal to the real, darkness to light, from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Peace, peace, peace. Once again. Cup the eyes with the palms, soft cover. Hands, join the palms again, raise them up, and as you exhale, bend forward. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. With respect, I bow down to all my gurus, my teachers. A very special tribute to our teacher, sage Patanjali, who has given us this beautiful practice, beautiful wisdom called yoga. Slowly come back up. Thank you all. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of the day.